Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Rose. For those of you that are new to my channel, this is your first time tuning in. Hold on, I'm going to scoot a little bit closer. So, today I'm going to be doing my August, September hits and misses. I have quite a few hits and also quite a few misses. So, we're going to start with the good stuff first because who doesn't want to hear about the good stuff? So, yeah. So, my angle is kind of messed up right now because I'm charging my camera while I'm recording, so if the angle is kind of messed up, it's because I have it plugged into the wall and I only have one outlet in my bathroom, so it's kind of over here. But you can still see my table behind my vanity behind me and my Marilyn Monroe pictures. So yeah, let's get into it. This might be a kind of long video. I'm not sure yet, but I'll try to get through it as quick as I can. So yeah, so I have a couple palettes actually. So the first palette I want to start out with is the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I love this palette. It's to die. You get 12 matte eyeshadows. You're supposed to get one shimmer, which is Blow, but it's not really a shimmer. It's more of a matte. But this orange shade right here, this is called Extra Bitter. They have it in the Vice LTD palette. And it's just called Bitter, but this one is Extra Bitter, which is a little bit more burnt orangey. Sorry, I gotta get a makeup wipe. But I've been using this now for about 3 weeks, and I'm in love. I just absolutely love it. One of my favorite palettes. Urban Decay always comes out with good palettes, so that's never a doubt for me. Next is let's talk about Tarte really fast before we get into those. So I have the Tarte Holiday Collection. Their packaging, first off, to die. Love it. Let's start with the little guy. This is the blush color wheel. So you get 5 blushes up here. And this guy's more of a highlight, I want to say. I use it as more as a highlight rather than a blush. And then you get 5 blushes on this side. And then this is also like kind of like another highlight. I'll swatch it for you. But yeah, these guys are amazing. And oh, and then you have like a little divider too. You could pull it out, but I like to keep it in so that way they don't get messed up and dirty from each other. But these are absolutely beautiful. The pigmentation is amazing. They're creamy, they're buttery. I mean, they just go on so smooth to where it's just beautiful. I mean, look at those. They're beautiful colors. I have nothing bad to say about them. I've been using them every day. Literally, I have a lot of blush Tarte singles. I mean, I literally have every blush single that they have. And this has replaced all of them just because it's so convenient. It's really travel friendly. And yeah, I mean, you could take 10 blushes with you without having to take a stack of compacts. And then this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay eyeshadow palette. This one I really like. I mean, you get this big ass mirror, so that's always a plus. And then you get all these shades. They kind of broke it up into 4 eyeshadow palettes. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're first starting into makeup, this would be a good palette to invest in. Because if you don't really know how to put in colors and mix your colors and stuff like that, you kind of got 4 different quads here going on. So that's really cool. And I just really like them. I mean, they're beautiful. This one is one of my favorite colors. It's really like a peachy, nice color. It's a really good transition shade. We'll get a little up close. I mean, they're beautiful, and I have nothing bad to say about them. They all give really good color payoff. Let me swatch a few for you guys. I mean, they're beautiful colors. I mean, I actually have a tutorial up of this palette and using the blush palette also within the next couple days. So, next guy that we're talking about is the Too Faced Nikki Tutorials palette. And this one, I'm kind of like, about because, I mean, it's gorgeous. I was totally stoked when I got this. I mean, it's to die for. I love Nikki Tutorials. She's my girl. I love her. I watch all of her videos. Like, I just love her a lot. But some of the shades in here are inconsistent. The swatches on her arm were beautiful, and I wanted all of them to be that way. I will say if you wet them, you do get quite a good payoff. The Painkiller, Makeup and Chill, those are very good. They have good pigment. I mean, they're Too Faced shadows, so of course you are. But the glittery shades, you have to wet your brush to get them up and get the pigmentation that you want, of course. Next is the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette. I know it's been out for a while, but Ulta just released it again, and it's online, so if you didn't get the first time, you can get it again. But I barely got it this time around because when it first came out, they were sold out, so I barely got it this time around. But this is gorgeous. The highlights are beautiful. Carli Bybel, she's amazing. I love her. She's just so sweet. But this is an amazing palette. I do recommend it, and it's only $14.50, so you cannot beat that. And you get 14 shades in here. So you get 10 shades and 4 highlighters. So that's amazing, and especially for $14. And BH Cosmetics does have good quality eyeshadows. Next is also by Urban Decay, and it is the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Trio. I was super stoked when this came out. So, hold on, we got a little bit of eyeshadow on it. So this guy comes with 3 highlighters and a little brush that you get. It's a good quality brush. It's really soft bristles, but you get like a peachy highlighter, which is this Twilight, Oasis, and Pirate, I want to say. I'm not sure the name, probably slayed it, but they're very beautiful. I do say you have to get off that first layer of highlight before you really get that pigmentation that you want, which I noticed with. I really had to scrape off that first layer before I got the pigmentation that I wanted. So, sorry, I feel like I got something in my damn eye. Okay, so next, sorry, you guys see me fucking with my eye. Next is, I got 2 Kat Von D products. The first one is the Kat Von D Serpentina Palette, and I've had this since it came out, but I barely got around to playing with it, probably like a week ago, because I just have so much makeup to try out, and I'm just constantly busy. So this is a Serpentina eyeshadow palette. You get, hold on, you get 8 shades, and then you get a pigment. The packaging, beautiful. Love the packaging. Open it up, you got a nice sized mirror, and then you have these shades right here and a pigment. I love Blood Milk. This is a beautiful shade. The look I'm wearing today, I've actually did with this look, with this palette, and I love it. The pigmentation is beautiful. The shades are amazing. The consistency is there. No doubts about this, but Kat Von D always puts out amazing palettes, so I love her. Next is the Kat Von D setting powder. Love this powder. Love it. I have nothing bad to say about it. And the shifter in here is a little star. You can't see I have too much powder in there, but the shifter inside is a star, so that's really cute. But that replaced my Laura Mercier setting powder. Every powder that I used, that replaced it. I don't use anything else anymore. Next is also by Tarte, and this is the Tarte ExposedHighlight. I'm wearing it today. How the light hits it, it is beautiful, it's amazing, and it is gorgeous, and I just love it so much. They are $28, so it is a little spendier for a highlight, but it's totally worth it. Next, I have 2 Becca products. I have the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, and I usually, if I really want that illuminating glow, I just put 1 pump of this into my foundation. Let me just swatch it for you guys really fast. And literally, all you need is a tiny, tiny bit. I put way too much on my arm right now, but you just need a tiny bit, and that glow is gorgeous. Or you can use it as a primer. If you're like on days I'm not wearing makeup, I'll just pop one of these on my face. Just a little pump, put it all over my face, some mascara, lipstick, and good to go. And it is amazing. It just makes your skin look beautiful. And Becca came out with new concealers, which are to die. You need to get your hands on them as soon as you can. They're going to run out fast. I mean, they're amazing concealers. I do recommend them for the price. I'm wearing it today. I've worn this for the last 2 weeks, and it's amazing. No matter what powder I wear, it does not crease. And the doe foot applicator is gorgeous. I mean, it's like the perfect shape to get right up in there. It kind of reminds me of that Kat Von D doe foot applicator, except for Kat Von D's is pointed, and this one is rounded off. And I love it. It's amazing, and it doesn't have a strong scent to it, so that I like too. Next is by Smashbox, and these are the Smashbox step-by-step contour sticks. So they have a highlight, a contour, and a bronzer. I'm wearing all of them today for my face. I have used these for about over a month now, and they're really good, amazing. They're really creamy. They're really smooth to blend out. They have amazing pigmentation. They're not patchy. They don't dry up on the skin, and I mean, they're super easy to blend out. You can blend them with your fingers, with a brush, with a sponge, anything, and they just blend smoothly. Okay, my next favorite, actually I have 2 more favorites, and then we're going to get into the dislikes. Well, actually I forgot, we have 4 more favorites. Okay, so, oh, I lied. 3 more favorites, 5, okay. I'm already at 11 minutes, so I'm going to hurry up. Next is PreciselyMy Brow by Benefit. I love it. The packaging is adorable, and this is my favorite brow pencil. It's just super thin, and I mean, I like to use it right at the beginning of my brows and right at the end to get that nice point, but amazing. Next, 2 lipsticks. This is the NYX Ombre Lip Duo. I'm wearing it today. I actually mixed 2 of them. I mixed this guy, which is Hollywood and Wine, and then I mixed Cookies and Cream, and it is a liner, and then the main shade, a darker liner and a lighter main shade, and it is just gorgeous, and they're to die for. And next is the Infallible Pro Matte Glosses. These are amazing. Look at the applicator for one, and these are just, they're gorgeous, they're smooth, they're creamy, they smell yummy, and they dry matte, and they don't dry out your lips. They don't give you that nasty looking dry lip, which I have another liquid lip that I hate. It's disgusting. I do not recommend it at all. And then I have 2 brushes. I finally talked myself into buying this one. They're pretty spendy. They're like 40 bucks, but it is the NARS Ita Brush, and these are to die. If you don't have this in your collection, you need to get in your collection. They do have a dupe that's like $2, I believe, on Amazon, but you need to get this. It is an amazing brush for contour, for highlight, for blush, literally to brush off the powder, anything you can use it for, and it is amazing. And then also the next one is the Kat Von D number 20 powder brush, and this baby right here, most perfect powder brush to get right underneath your eyes, to bake, to sweep off the powder, to do blush, to do contour. It's a multi-purpose brush, and I love it. I love Kat Von D brushes, and they're just amazing. Okay, my last 2 favorite products. So this guy is by Essence, and I use these together. I use my baking powder, and then I use this guy. So what I do is I put my powder on, bake my face, I get this, dab it on my powder brush, and then I use this to kick up the powder, and it gives me like a really nice, shimmery, beautiful glow without overdoing it. You know what I mean? And I actually got that trick from Tati Glam Life Guru. So yeah, that is amazing. Okay, so now we're gonna get into our hates. Oh, one more favorite is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill highlighter duos. This one is in the shade Champagne Pop and Flower Child, and these are gorgeous and to die. And if you don't have them, you need to get them because they're gonna sell out soon. There's 4 of them. I have all 4, and I just love them. They're to die. Okay, next we're jumping into my misses. I do have quite a few, so I'll get through this kind of quick too. So I have, first things first is the Sonia Kashuk Ion Textured Nudes in 04, and then the Ion Natural Matte 02. And I've heard a lot of things about these. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. Some people say they're great and amazing. Other people say they suck. I personally think they suck. The consistency is not there. they're really, you have to really build them up to get the pigmentation that you want. I've tried to use them wet and dry. I mean, I've used them with my fingers, and they're just, I mean, I just don't like them. And another thing I don't like, these are like $20 a piece, and you're literally getting a lot of the same shadows in each other. Like, these palettes look exactly similar, minus the 2 darker shades and the shimmers. But literally, they look exactly similar, so I don't think they're worth it at all. Next is by NARS, and this really disappointed me because I'm a NARS girl. I love NARS. I ride or die for NARS, and it's really disappointed me. Was the NARS Translucent Crystal Powder. This has been out for a while, but I barely got around to buying it and using it. Gave me such extreme flashback. It was ridiculous. And then this guy, I thought this guy would be different, and it is the NARS Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Crystal. And I mean, can you guys see that disgustingness? Literally, I had to like rub and rub and rub and rub and rub just to get any freaking powder up. And I used it on to set my eyes, and I used it underneath my eyes. It gave me extreme horrible flashback, and this powder is not fucking cheap. So, I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, look how disgusting that looks. And that's just by rubbing it and rubbing it and rubbing it. And I didn't even use my fingers. I used the damn sponge that it came with. That just really pissed me off that I had to talk about that, because that powder was not cheap, okay? Next is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this tugs at my heart. And I have very mixed reviews. I love it and I hate it, so it's kind of like back and forth. I was going to put it in my love it bin, but I mean, we got to go back and forth. These are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundations, and I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on these as well. I'm in the shade Tan. I mean, they're creamy. They're really good. They don't have a strong scent. They go on smoothly. They blend out easily, so that is amazing. But, and here's the but, when I put it on, literally immediately, like 5 minutes after I set my face, put it all on, I baked, I used primer, everything. I tried different powders, I tried different primers, and it sets all into my fine lines. It's underneath my eyes, into my lines around my mouth, around my nose. It breaks up on my forehead. I am going to put a tutorial up and a review on these on my channel within the next few days, so you guys will see that. You're following me around there the whole day, and you're seeing how bad it looked on my skin. And I mean, they're $25, so they're not too expensive, but I mean, they're not worth it. They're not. I mean, save your money. Save up for the Urban Decay or the NARS Lightweight Foundation or the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, because you would be much happier with that than even a drugstore foundation at that, because they don't break up. I mean, some do, but the Fit Me or the Infallible Pro Matte Foundation at the drugstore doesn't break up as bad as Anastasia did. Next is by Smashbox. So unlike the contour sticks, they do have a contour palette, and it gives you like this little cute guide, and then you have a highlight, a bronzer, and a contour. And this didn't work for me. It was patchy, it was inconsistent, and it just, I didn't like it. And I mean, it's not even worth talking about because I didn't like it that much. And next are the Lorac highlight, Illuminated highlight little guys. These I used to love. As you can see, I really got into these powders, but I don't know what it is. They are making my skin look really texturized lately. I mean, they're feeling really dry, and I don't know what happened. Maybe they've been sitting, but I've only had them for like 2 months, and they're literally horrible now. So yeah. Now this guy. This is the Strange New World Illuminator powder. Trip the Light fantastic powder, and look, it broke as soon as I bought it. The packaging on here is cheap, it's flimsy. Max packaging for this literally sucked. I mean, look at this case, like, this isn't a good quality product or packaging from MAC at all. I don't like it. I'm literally going to toss it after this video, but I did want to save it for the purpose of this video. I'm actually going to hurry up and wrap it up because we're already at 20 minutes. So next is the Kourtney, Kim, and Chloe Chroma Beauty Cream Intimate Spotlight is the name of this one. And, or actually no, it's called Burnish. But it is a cream eyeshadow. You don't get a lot of product in here at all. It looks beautiful swatched, but it doesn't stay on. It literally blends away right away. It fades away. It does not stay on. It's not good quality at all. Next is the liquid lips that I want to talk about. These are from Milani, and I've heard a lot of good things about these and a lot of bad things. These are the Amore Matte Lip Creams. These are beautiful. They smell delicious. They look great. The colors are amazing, but they dry out my lips so bad to where I literally have those asshole lips, and that's not what you want when you wear liquid lip. At least that's not what I want. So these were definitely a pass, which sucks because I loved them so much and they were beautiful and I really, really wanted them to work. I tried moisturizing my lips, exfoliating my lips, literally everything, and it did not work for me, and I'm really sad about that. Next is the Balm Overshadow, the Sexpots. And I have 3 of them here, and these guys just didn't work, whether they were wet, dry, whether I sprayed the brush, didn't spray the brush, threw it on my eye, used my finger. They didn't want to stay on. Literally, as soon as they got onto my lid, they fell right off. And they're like scratchy, like they have, it almost feels like they have fibers of glitter in them. And not the cosmetic glitter, but the really bad glitter for your eyes you're not supposed to put on. So, yeah, not good. Next is and this is just a little, what's it called? Sample size, because I wanted to try it before I bought it because it's expensive, but it's the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid, and this guy, it was just disappointing for me. It just literally broke up as soon as I put it on, and I really wanted to work because I really love her. Like, oh my god, I love her. Her stuff is so expensive, and I have a lot of it, and I love her, and her packagings are really, really pretty, but for some reason, that guy just didn't work for me. And then next is this guy. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Mattifying Powder. Now, the packaging, gorge to die for. Powder sucks. Literally, you barely pick anything up. I mean, I can rub it, and look, this is all that I picked up. And it still leaves like a really bad white cast over the skin, which I don't like. I mean, that's not what I'm looking for when I put a translucent powder on. I don't want a white cast over my skin. Last product I have is by Hourglass, and this is the Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. And, I mean, I just don't like it. I mean, it's really chunky like that. It's really chunky, and it's chalky, and it didn't blend out good. Even when I used the brush, sorry, it didn't blend out good, and that's not what you're looking for, especially when you spend a lot of money on a powder. You don't want that to happen. And next is this Elite brush. I believe I got it, damn. I'll have it in the description box where I bought it, but I got this Elite stippling brush. It was like $35, and it looks like a really good stippling brush. I was super excited. It was like, oh, I got a new brush to blend out my concealer. Like, I was so excited. I can't wait to use it. Got home, tried it, and it sucked. As you can see, I have one right here, because I bought 2. Because I wanted to use one for concealer and then one for foundation, like around my mouth. So I got 2 different ones. And literally, they sucked. When the product got on it, it literally moved the whole brush around, and the product doesn't want to come out even after I washed it. So that is sucked ass really bad. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for my hits or misses. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys subscribe if you haven't already, and please stay tuned and check out my channel again in a couple days for my new video. And I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you watching it. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you didn't, thumbs down it, or tell me in the comments what you didn't like about it so that way I could change it. So yeah, hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'm sending you all my love and positive energy from me to you, to everybody, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.